What's up, guys? It's Nate. I'm back. We are here to assemble the Veho 600 today and then hopefully get a test print out of it. I'm going to give you any tips and tricks that I find along the way. There is also a full step-by-step installation video from Tronxy online, so check that out. I'm not going to hit you with the step-by-step, but I'll hit you with some time lapses, and then we'll see how it goes. Pray for me, guys. As you can see, we have the room totally packed with parts, and we're getting ready to assemble the frame. I'm going to start with the wheels, the frame, and then I'm going to get the rails, our Z-axis rails, our build plate frame, and then we'll go from there. So let's get a little time lapse going, and we'll get into it. Alright guys, now that we have the frame assembled, you can see just how massive this Veho 600 really is. So this is an 8-foot long table. I mean, you get the gist. It's huge. It's really, really big. It's up to my hip. Anyways, let's get into the next hyperlapse. Let's get these Z-axis built and then the build plate all together. Get all the motors on, the touchscreen in, get the power supply in, and get all our cable management done. Let's go at it. Well, here it is in all of its glory, the Veho 600. I got it pretty much all assembled. I'm about to level out the Z-axis and then try and do some test prints. So stay tuned. Alright you guys, I got the Veho 600 up and running. We have it leveled and doing a test print right now. It's laying down very nicely. So let me get my thoughts together and tell you everything I think about this unit so far, the build process, the quality, and any tips or tricks I can think of. But so far, this thing is fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, it's just like a huge version of my Ender 5 Plus. Very impressed. Alright guys, now that I've had some time to sit with the machine and tinker with it a little bit, let me tell you some of the pros and the cons of this whole experience. And granted, I've just gotten it, so I'll give you an update in the future, but let me tell you about it right now. So number one, it's kind of affordable. It's on the higher end of prices, but for what you get, you know, I would say it's affordable. But then again, the caveat to that is that you're going to have some cheap parts on here. You know, the hot end and the extruder, they're all pretty cheap generic parts, but they get the job done, and they seem to give you the room to upgrade in the future, so I like that. More pros are the good support. I hit them up with some questions. I hit up TronXY, and they hit me back within 24 hours, which was fantastic, you know, regarding the time zones, and they answered my questions immediately, so that was fantastic. Kudos to you guys. Also, you get the opportunity to learn, you know, about building a printer from scratch, which is a pretty cool thing to do. You know, you put it together piece by piece, and you come out smarter in the end. So I like that. I do like the interface here. I like the touch screen. It's pretty nice. It's pretty easy to understand, and I'm still learning it, but I'm printing with it right now. So I mean, that says enough. The caveat is I don't really like the slicing. They give you a configuration for Cura, and it's a little bit interesting. I still have some fine-tuning to do because in the manual it says that you need a 0.6 nozzle, but in the slicer it's set up for 0.4 nozzle or 0.8 nozzle, and I have a 0.8 nozzle right now, so I'm figuring it all out. Some more pros are the design. I think it's actually a really sleek design. I'm not a fan of not having some rails on the outside to mount accessories, but you can, with some clever design, you can get it done on the inside rails. It's definitely super quiet. It is like the most quiet printer out of all my printers, and it's the biggest, so that's pretty insane. And that is the last pro that I'll tell you about right now. Is obviously that this thing is huge, man. I love it. The build plate is 2 feet by 2 feet cube, so you definitely have some nice build volume. So I'm pretty excited about this. I'll give you guys some reviews in the future on it, an update, and definitely we'll be doing some upgrades on this soon, so I'll let you guys know about those upgrades as well. And I really appreciate you guys checking this out. Thanks TRONXY, and we'll see you guys on the next video with some cool new parts. Let's go. Peace.